Medieval period. Medieval period Part 1. In India, the period from the 8th to the 18th century AD is known as the medieval period. Medieval period is the most dynamic phase of Indian history because of the developments that happened in the fields of art, architecture, culture, language, etc. It was the time when a large number of artists, chroniclers, poets, etc. enjoyed the patronage, guardianship of the ruling classes. That's why there's no dearth of historical sources and materials for this period. Learning objectives. In this module, a learner will learn about historical sources, official records, contemporary writings, biographies and memoirs. But what are historical sources? They are the sum total of all the evidences left behind by the past human societies that help us piece together the political, economic, social, and cultural life of a certain period. Official records. The state papers or official records are reliable sources that throw much light on the administration, economy, and society of a particular period. They were usually maintained by the officials working for the state. These records usually pertain to administrative organization, military, revenue, social, and diplomatic affairs. The contemporary writings provide ample information when we reconstruct the past. They provide an insight into the obscure events of a certain period. For instance, Prithviraj Raso, a famous lyrical ballad, provides vital information about the life of the 12th century great Indian king Prithviraj Chauhan. It was composed by his court poet Chand Bardai. According to it, after Prithviraj was defeated at the Second Battle of Tarayan and taken to Ghazna by Muhammad Ghori, Chand Bardai travelled to Ghazna and helped Prithviraj kill Muhammad Ghori. The availability of paper and encouragement given to chroniclers led to a boom in the writing of records. People from all around the world flocked to Mughal courts seeking patronage from the kings and nobles. Minhaj al-Siraj Juzjani was a 13th century Persian poet who migrated from Ghor in present-day Afghanistan to Delhi and went on to become the principal historian of the Mamluk dynasty of Delhi. He wrote Tabaqat-e-Nasiri in the honor of his patron Sultan Nasiruddin Mahmud, which provides an invaluable and authentic account of the life under the Delhi Sultanate during the 12th and 13th century and the Mongol invasion that shook the world at that time. Similarly, Ziauddin Barani, in his work Tariq-e-Firuz Shahi, took up the story from where Minhaj al-Siraj ends it, that is, from the reign of Balban to that of Firuz Shah Tughlaq. Biographies and memoirs. Most kings had their biographies and chronicles written for the posterity. It was a way to celebrate their life and times and to reassert their supremacy and divine status. Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur, the founder of the Mughal Empire in India, wrote his autobiography Tuzuk-e-Baburi or Babarnama. It was written in Chagatai, Turkey. Babarnama paints a very vivid picture of the time of Babur. More than a political treatise, it is a personal account that celebrates his love for wine, melons, and gardens. He talks volumes about the Hindustan of that time. Gulbadan Begum, daughter of Babur and sister of Humayun, wrote Humayunama, a biography of Humayun, the second Mughal emperor. Sometimes state historians were commissioned to write biographies or accounts for the rulers. Abul Fazl gave a detailed description of the Mughal emperor Akbar's reign in his most remarkable works, Akbarnama and Ain-e-Akbari. Abdul Qadir Badauni's works are unusually frank, and they give a critical account of Akbar's reign. The shortcomings of some of these chronicles are their lack of objectivity, apparent in the form of bias towards the royalty, and lack of interest in the lives of common people. This is the reason why modern-day historians use multiple and varied sources to reconstruct the past. Let's summarize. Historical sources are the sum total of all the evidences left behind by the past societies that help us reconstruct the past. Official sources that exist in the form of state papers throw light on the polity, economy, and society of the time. Contemporary writings that exist in the form of state-sanctioned chronicles, etc., provide ample evidences from the past. Biographies and memoirs are other crucial sources that were written to celebrate the life and times of a particular king. Activity 1. Choose the correct answer. Activity 2. Match the following.